Okay, so I'm back. I didn't put his eyes in yet. I kind of like him without eyes for now because it's not taking his character. But, okay, so this boy is going to be the Crow Brothers' stepbrother, pretty much. And you know my Crow Brothers, BC and Daniel. I do believe I count the other one. The one, Daniel's an outcast because he's like an albino crow. So he's like a cursed one. So the clan kind of shoves him out, whatever. Rejects him and banishes him, whatever. So they don't want anything to do with him. And he did some other stuff that caused trouble too. Well, not really trouble, but frowned upon in their society. And then BC, because he loves his brother, pretty much looks out for him all he can, all that stuff. He's still accepted in the clan, but he stands more by his brother than he does by the clan. So that's why they're kind of away. Like BC went into pretty much self-imposed exile, but he still keeps tabs on what's going on with the family. It's kind of weird. But in the Crow Society, generally, like their father, BC and Daniel's father, is like the head of the clan. And they share a mother, so their mother and, the clan leader were, the top of the food chain pretty much. And then BC, the older brother, was born, no problems. Everything was fine. Younger brother's born, different. And it started problems, that was the first whisper amongst the clan. What is this? Our leader is flawed. How could they have a different looking child? And somewhere along the way, their mother dies. I don't know if it was from, I don't know, but it's kind of a sketchy thing. So both the boys really don't like they still love their father, but he kind of, after their mother dies, I don't know if he blames them for it or what, but they're distant now. So then the clan had to remarry because their father, he's the head of the clan. You have to have a counterpart. So he was forced to find someone else, and that was this guy's mother. Now, in the clan, in Crow Society, boys generally have, their power or their lot in life is to be reapers or whatever. So they collect souls and guide them on their path to where they're meant to be. And depending on the child or the person, the reaper's demeanor, they can either be seen as good or bad. Like some of them choose to only guide the worst people where they need to go because they like to dole out punishment. Others are a little more understanding and they're not as harsh. So yeah, that's what the boys in the clan are meant to do. Now the girls, they're not really reapers. They don't deal with death. They are more seers or empaths maybe. But they see more like towards the future, of things. So they have foresight and stuff. But only the girls are supposed to. This guy, his mother was the most, what would you call it? The strongest seer in the clan. So of course she was set up to be the clan leader's wife. So then they had a child, and it was a boy, but he got the power of foresight instead of the typical male equivalent. So he's got the wrong set of powers, but they're very strong in him. So because of his unique ability and the fact that it's so unique, it's so unique, and it should be something that they should be proud of, and then they should be happy to have cultivated such a being. But they're not, because again, it's against status quo. How did this happen? Why is he not a reaper? Why does he have foresight? So in the clan, he's respected because of his power, but he doesn't really fit in because, like I said, he's completely the opposite of who he should be, and that just baffles people. So really, he's exiled within the clan, whereas like Daniel, the brother, the albino one that's looks different, was exiled away from the clan. So technically he's trapped within his own family, and he's stuck there because he has a power. It's unique. They want to, protect that, but he's different, so nobody really wants to talk to him, be around him. So this poor guy, all he wants is somebody, a friend, whatever, or to get to know his brothers, but they're gone, and neither of them really thinks about their stepbrother because, like I said, they don't get along with their father anyway. They're gone. They're exiled. Well, BC, still can go between, and he fits in on both sides, but they don't go out of their way to get to know their brother. So this guy doesn't really have anybody, and his mother is she's a bitch. Like, we'll just say she's a bitch because she was always brought up to believe she was better than everyone else because she was the strongest seer and the only one with her power. So she was very arrogant and, not a very nice person. Like a complete different person, like compared to BC and Daniel's mother, who was sweet and caring and, a typical mom. This other one, she's pretty much like, she's just... So she really doesn't have anything to do with her son either, because to her, having a flawed child who doesn't fit with the status quo is a slight to her. So, she puts up with the fact that he's around, but she doesn't really acknowledge him as her son, because he should have been a girl because of his power. You should have been a girl. Why aren't you? Now I look stupid. You know what I mean? So she's not a very good mother. And his father really doesn't care either way because he really didn't want to remarry anyway. And his family it's all broken anyway because he lost his wife, who he did love. And his sons are kind of estranged because, So I feel bad for him, sort of. But as the leader, he could have not exiled Daniel and saved at least that part of his family thing. But this guy, I don't know. He's kind of on his own. So that's kind of sad. So that's where he fits in the story. So he's kind of jealous about BC and Daniel's relationship because they're close, even though Daniel's like exiled. Like, why is he good enough? So he's kind of mad at BC for not caring enough to be a brother to him. And he never really knew Daniel because he was already exiled when he was born. So there's quite a big age gap between the two. And I still don't know how to set their ages because they're kind of immortal in a way. So, like age gap wise, I would say like in normal terms, like maybe a 10-year gap between them, but for them it might be centuries or something. So they don't really relate anyway because they're so far apart in age. So, but it's kind of what I got going on with him. And I need to figure out, I'd like him to be shorter than both of his brothers. And, kind of like, the Zadal's own bodies are a little muscular, but he needs to be more not, because he's more feminine, really, because of his powers anyway. So I need to find a hybrid that would work with that. And I think I think she showed me an F-doll body, and it was like I said, the neck match, there's going to be a gap because of this gigantic hole, which I did not know they both had. Why? But once I can get past that barrier. But yeah, so I'm looking at bodies yet. So anyway, but he'll be the first one to get a body because I really want to see the three of them together. And so I can flesh out their story more. But there he is. And he kind of looks like the Wing 2 sculpt. But the eyes are slightly different. I don't know how to describe it, but I really do like this head. So anyway, that's pretty much all I know. And I hope I didn't confuse you, bore you too much. But, yeah, so that's what I've been up to besides being sick and working. And I don't know how much longer I'll have to do videos because I got another long stretch ahead for work. And yeah, so I'm really trying to make more videos and keep you guys updated if I can. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff I gotta update you guys on. But I'm so glad to see everybody else's videos, and I'm watching everything because that's what I do. Because TV sucks, and you guys are more entertaining anyway. And I'd rather hear about your stories and stuff and see your projects. And I'm really happy to see more and more people going to thrift shops and rescuing dolls and stuff, because I've been doing that too. I just haven't shown anybody because I didn't know if people like to see that. But there's a couple that I have been messing with, so I might do a video about that sometime. But for now, still here, still have more people coming in, and I didn't expect it. But it's okay, because I mean, what else would I spend money on, right? So sorry. So as soon as I feel better, I will hopefully get back into things. And now that we're almost fully manned at work, hopefully some of the slack will be lifted so I can have a couple days off in a row more often so I can do stuff. So that's all I know, and I hope you guys have a good day, night, whatever it is there, and I'll see you next time. Bye.